What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. If you guys are new, welcome. I just still can't say thank you enough for all the support this month. It's been absolutely crazy, and like I have been doing over the past couple videos, a little giveaway from me to my subscribers for those 2 Amazon gift cards worth $5. So to be entered into that giveaway, you do have to be a subscriber of the channel, and then you also have to comment on one of 10 videos giveaway. This one right here is number 8 in the series, with number 1 being the 12 messages that were hidden inside of the Grasp of Avarice dungeon, and our last video will be on Thursday the 23rd, and I will pick winners on December 24th. But that's enough about that. Let's get into today's video, which we have not done one of these in a little bit, going over a solo lost sector for the legendary and master versions of the Concealed Void right here. Now this one is located on Europa right here in the Asterian Abyss, and as you can see, we are dealing with barrier and overload champions, and we do have to deal with all 3 burns within this sector. So we have a very special loadout for each of our guardians, which we're going to go over. So to start out, we are going to be going over our hunter. Now the weapons and the mods on the armor will be the same on our other 2 characters with our Titan and our Warlock. So the only thing that'll change will be the supers on those characters and the exotics to pair. So to start off, we're going with Chroma Rush auto rifle here so we can deal with those barrier shields. I absolutely love this weapon for both PvE and PvP. Next, we're going with our plug 1 right here with Reservoir Burst, just so we can get those arc shields off, and fusion rifles right now are awesome even without particle deconstruction on. Lastly, for our weapons, we're going Falling Guillotine, just because this one is god tier for DPS and keeping up with those champions, plus it deals with our void shields. For hunter, we're going to be using our Blade Barrage here, Middle Tree Gunslinger, pairing that with Shards of Galanor the exotic, so we get super energy back on the Blade Barrage hits. Now as you can see right here, I'm just going to go over the armor real quick so you can see the mods. But we have Charge with Light, Protective Light, some more ammo reserves for our weapons, Taking Charge to get that Charge with Light, and then right here, Passive Guard, so we can use that sword up close and personal with our champions and our boss. For our Titan here, we're going to go with Solar again because all of our weapons were Arc and Void. So we are going to go with Bottom Tree Sunbreaker here so we can have our Hammer of Soul create those sunspots for us and pair that with Hollow Fire Heart so we can get our solar abilities back faster. The mods will be the same, Charge with Light and Protective Light, as well as our Passive Guard for the sword. Last but not least, for our Warlock, I've been loving this in PvE. We're going to go Bottom Tree Dawnblade for those explosions on your solar ability kills, pairing that with Sunbracers so we can throw our grenade, have it burn a little bit longer, kill someone with our melee and that explosion, then we will get our grenades back faster, so we just have our solar abilities all the time. Plus when you pop that super and get kills with it, the explosions and ad clear is super good. And then we're gonna have our same mods, like I said, with our Passive Guard, Taking Charge, and Protective Light, so we can get up close and personal with our super and that sword to do damage with our champions and the boss. So going over the Lost Sector, it's basically split into 4 different rooms. When you first enter the Lost Sector, you will have to cross some Vex Milk, deal with some enemies, as well as an Overload Captain and a Solar Shield Heavy Shank. Not too hard to deal with, just use your sword for the Overload Champion. You can use your Auto Rifle for the other enemies in this area, and you will have to use your abilities to take off that Solar Shield for the Heavy Shank. Once you clear this first little area, you come to a big Vex Milk pool where you got to jump around and destroy some enemies. You will have 2 different champions in here, another Overload Captain, as well as a Barrier Servitor. You will hit the Servitor first, which it's kind of glitchy. It bounces around a lot from up above all the way down below in that Vex Milk. You will also have to deal with an Arc Shield Captain as well as another Solar Heavy Shank. So you just kind of play it slow and low and just take your time dealing with the enemies that can hit you from a far distance away while dealing with your champions as soon as you can. Once you clear out this second room, you move on to our third one, which you will have to deal with a bunch of exploding shanks as well as another Overload champion. Once again, just take it low and slow because the exploding shanks will come out at different times. So once you progress down that hallway, so just jump across the gap, have those exploding shanks proc and start to chase you, then you can jump back across the gap and deal with them slowly. Once you clear that hallway in that room of that overload captain, you are on to the boss room, which is basically just a bunch of enemies where you will have to use your void shield for the first time, where we will have a couple servitors to deal with, and then just the boss. So just come into this room. You can use that passive guard in your whirlwind blade on your falling guillotine, get up close, use your super on them, and just take them out super quickly, collect your chest, and you are done with the lost sector. Nothing too crazy. You can see how I'm doing it in the background gameplay. So the rest of the time will just be my run for this lost sector, showing you guys what I just described right there, going through each of these rooms. Super fast, super easy, doing this solo to get those higher chances at getting that exotic loot from the chest. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I do truly appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy the content, there will be a couple extra videos at the end during the outro. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.